They said I should stop dreaming. They said I wasn't talented enough. But I don't give up. I remember when I was a child, we would never have money, an own house, or just any type of safety. But I've always had a dream, the dream, of becoming a footballer. I was born in Abidjan, but when I was only 1 year old, my parents moved to Belgium for more opportunities. I was raised in Brussels. What can I say? Sometimes it was beautiful, but normally it was cruel. One day I was shopping, suddenly a robbery started. I tried to hide, but they found me and took me as a hostage. I remember how scared I was. The last thing I remember is that I tried to flee. I don't know how I survived all of this. My neighborhood was full of gangs, crimes, and violence. Back then, I thought this was normal. I never had friends my age. Actually, I didn't even had one real friend. I used to do stuff I wouldn't do again, but I had to. My only escape from all of this was football. My idol was Cristiano. I always wanted to be like him. Well, I couldn't afford to play in a club, so I just played on public fields with other children with no money. I was already 10 when the trainer of the local club showed up while I was playing with my friends. I knew it was my chance. I tried everything to impress him. And it actually worked. He brought me to the local club, but since I couldn't afford anything, he paid the membership and the equipment for me. It was my first pair of real football shoes. I don't know where I would be without him. I owe him a lot. Soon, everyone at the club saw that I was leagues above the rest of the team. I developed fast, and this made me interesting for other club academies. When I turned 13, Anderlecht signed me for their ITC, just to drop me after 2 years because I got injured. For me, this was a heavy throwback. My dad died soon after, in a shooting. I got depressed, and I even started drinking. But this isn't the end. After a while of recovering physically as well as mentally, St. Gilio's signed me. They wanted me for their under-17s at first, but I knew this was an opportunity. Remember, no one is born a master. You gotta train hard to succeed. And I did. Finally, all this work paid off, and I made it into the first squad for the 2023-24 campaign. With 19 years of age, I played my professional debut season, and it was unbelievably successful. I made my way from substitute to key player very fast. Due to my fantastic season, I got the recognition I was looking for. I got voted Young Player of the Season, and I even won my first ever Player of the Month award. But my life was far from being perfect. I forgot my mum and my friends. Soon I should regret this. It was a warm Saturday evening after the season, and I wanted to surprise visit my mum in Brussels, but she wasn't there. I waited and waited, but she didn't came. Someone knocked at the door, but it wasn't Mum. Instead, a policeman reported that she sadly died in a car accident. I was devastated and I just wanted to run away. And I did. I just ran away. From nothing. Because I had lost everything I loved. Except football. Now it was me and my dream. Now I knew what I wanted. I wanted to become the best footballer of all time. To make my parents proud, who sacrificed everything for me to get this opportunity. This is why I dedicate every goal to them. An agent hit me up and convinced me that he wants the best for my career. At this point, this was unbelievable for me because I never had an agent before. He said my talent is wasted at So Chilua. And since I had nothing to stay for, I joined Burnley FC. Vincent Kompany played a big role for my decision because he showed me a lot of respect and trust. During my year at Burnley, Kompany became a mentor for me. He was the best coach I ever had. His ability to know what I gotta improve at to take the next step is fascinating. Maybe he was even more than a coach or a mentor for me. He was like the father I lost. I was committed and focused only on football. I trained hard, harder than ever before, especially the things I had to improve at. Kompany gave me new hope and motivation, and taught me how to stay disciplined. Never before I was this consistent, and it actually worked out for me. We ensured relegation, and I made myself a name with great performances. Oh wait, I think something is missing. This is who I am. I am Moussa Fanta Abou, and I will be the greatest of all time. But to achieve my goals, I have to move on. If you don't want to miss where my path goes, consider subscribing to the channel and leave a like.